Hey everybody, this is Krista from Dimensional Healing, and I promised a part 2 on my gem elixir experiment. This is take 2. As you may have watched on the first one, I only did a brief experiment with one crystal. We only used the rose quartz. That's right here. And then my daughter posed an interesting question. She's like, well, I wonder if different stones have different flavors. What was essentially her thought and assessment on this. And so I thought, wow, that's a really cool idea. So let's give it a shot. So I went and I collected, as you can see, I have a clear quartz, a smoky quartz, amethyst, citrine, carnelian, aventurine, and blue lace agate. All of these are all quartz crystals, and this one is not. This one's an agate. But they're all toxic safe crystals. So I went ahead and we did it. And I made tall glasses of gem elixir versus shorter glasses so that I could actually have everybody essentially try, because when you're doing 8 separate glasses, 8 of water with 8 separate stones, you want 5 people to try it. You need to come up with a system. So what I did is I made tall glasses, and then I also made what I called my baseline, which was just a plain tap water, no gem, that I poured from the tap at the same time. So the water sat for the same length of time with and without crystals. Well, so the results varied, and it's very interesting on the variation. Essentially, everybody agrees that they all have a different taste. My kids, range from thinking, oh, it tastes fuzzy in the water, or it can taste, another comment was, what did it, oh, one of them ones is it tastes like pure underground water. Another comment was, oh, it tastes like Maine water. This one I think was the best one, is it tastes flat, but a good flat, like root beer. I thought that one was a really good comment, and that was about the carnelian. My one son said that. The other thing, my husband was the one who came up with the best way, or the only way he could describe it. The kids were a little more colorful, and he says they all taste different, but I can't put into words how they taste. He's like, I can taste it, but I can't express it. So I thought that was very interesting. Another thing that was very interesting is my one son, the one who thought that the carnelian tastes like root beer, he wasn't feeling all that great when he was helping out. And one of the things I noticed, it's allergies. We're in the southern hemisphere, so those of you who are in the northern hemisphere have just started fall, and we've just started spring. And moving into a new area, there's unfamiliar pollens and allergens around, so it can sometimes throw you off. And that's, and he knew that this is what it was. But he says to me the next day, he's like, I'm feeling a lot better. You could tell, and even then he's like, hey, it made me feel a little energized, all those Gemmy elixirs. And so I thought it was very interesting, completely interesting. Probably off topic, right? But it was very interesting because my whole part of this experiment was to actually see how the stones affect different people, or the Gemmy elixirs. And each person tasted something different. There were some similarities, but not a lot. What it has led me to think of doing as another experiment with my family, and actually pulling in those who are around me who would like to contribute and play with this, is I want to see if there's any correlation between how a person feels the vibration in the water, because my kids are very sensitive and they could feel the vibrations in the water. For some of them, some more were more apparent than others. And I want to, and I want to see how that corresponds again to taste, right? So we'll have feel, taste, but to see how that works with their chakras and finding, what is in balance and what is not. So what all started off as a simple Gemmy Elixir taste test for me has now expanded into 8 stones and now may go on to another. Well, not may, it will go on. So I have a record in my book of what I've been writing. I have a couple of pages. Each person is getting a page so that I can have a good idea. Oops, my other page went away. Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah, I have everybody's notes in there. On another note, a couple of you have been, thank you for those who have been contributing by telling me about glass bottles to drink out of. One was a juice bottle, a glass juice bottle. That's an incredible idea. I'm going to see if I can get a few people to help me gather some of those up for my next Gemmy Elixir experiment. Well, Gemmy Elixir and chakra experiment, I think is best put. So I wanted to thank you guys for that. That's really been helpful. I hope that my little experiments have inspired you. If they have, please, comment down below. Oh, wait, I'm trying to find my camera. There it is. Comment down below, or hit like. Likes are good. We like likes, and let me know if you've tried something and you had a good reaction, or not. I don't want to say a good reaction or a bad reaction, but what your experiences were and what you perceived, what your perceptions were. There was a sense of taste, smell, and feel when doing this. I'm actually half tempted to do it again, but blindfolded, and have people to get a better idea. My head keeps spinning off into all these things and using, these and tasting and vibrations, and it's incredible. I'm loving it. So in any case, like I said, thank you. If you like it, thumbs up, and I will see you again. Thank you. Have a fantastic, fantastic day, and happy fall for all those in the Northern Hemisphere, and happy spring for those of us in the Southern Hemisphere. Bye.